After a week of battling tough terrain and hot temperatures, firefighters are nearing completion of containing a large wildfire in eastern Wyoming. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, containment is nearing 100% for the Pleasant Valley fire that broke out 1 week ago and merged with the Haystack fire in Goshen and Platte counties. As of yesterday afternoon, it had been reported that just under 29,000 acres had burned, and expect full containment today if weather conditions cooperate. More than 100 personnel remained on scene, including 3 hand crews, 9 engines, 2 water tenders, 2 Type 1 helicopters, and 1 dozer. Officials say fire crews will continue to mop up remaining heat and smoke, increase containment, and begin rehabilitation activities such as pulling hoses, building water bars, and repairing areas disturbed during fire suppression efforts. Incident Command remains as a Wyoming Type 3 team consisting of interagency personnel from local, state, and federal agencies. The Haystack fire was started by lightning, but the origin of the Pleasant Valley fire remains unknown. Well, the Scotch Bluff City Council approved ballot language for 2 propositions that will appear on the general election ballot. Last month, they tabled the measure due to confusing language regarding its sales and use and economic development taxes. This week, Economic Development Director Sharia Toof explained the language had been tightened up to truly clarify what voters would be deciding.
We have the city's attorney present just to kind of go over all of that language line by line and make sure that it followed state statute and every way that it needed to. And we made sure to add the word renew to both Proposition 1 and 2 to make that very clear that this is not a new tax. It is something that we have had before. And it's just about continuing and renewing both the city sales and use tax and the economic development plan.
Toof also noted that both TCD and the Scottsbluff-Gehring Chamber of Commerce have communicated that they're on board to help streamline the importance of Props 1 and 2 to voters leading up to the November election. And officials with Scottsbluff County and the Western Nebraska Regional Airport have come to terms on an agreement on sharing insurance costs for the transportation hub. For decades, the county has paid for all insurance on the buildings at the airport, which prompted commissioners to seek a change due to the rising expense. During Monday's county board meeting, WNRA attorney Jerry Ostick told them for the 24-25 insurance term, the airport would pay slightly more than $36,000, and that figure would rise in future years.
It will increase because of the cost of insurance, and then also as the airport authority is able to take over more of these insurance premium by amending the leases as they come due, then that portion will increase also.
Commissioner Vice Chair Mark Harris said the agreement was a long time coming, and it was nice to be able to hammer out something everyone was satisfied with. The county will continue to carry some or all of the coverage on buildings that have public use. We'll have more news right after this.
Looking for free instead of fees? Platte Valley Bank can help you keep your finances moving forward with no ATM fees. Whether you're headed to the lake, the mountains, or just to the grocery store, you can enjoy the freedom of free ATM access anywhere, anytime. Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
Welcome back. A 26-year-old fugitive wanted on a host of felony drug charges is apprehended after spending 5 months on the run. Brandon Grebe of Scotch Bluff is facing charges including felony flight to avoid arrest and 4 counts of possession with intent to distribute. In March, Grebe was stopped on Five Rocks Road by Gering police, and when officers saw a bong on the passenger seat and asked him to step out of the vehicle, Grebe fled at a high rate of speed and escaped pursuit. His abandoned car was found later, and a search uncovered dealer quantities of cocaine, marijuana, fentanyl, and MDMA, as well as psilocybin, mushrooms, heroin, a digital scale, and more than $1,200 cash. Grebe was apprehended in Colorado and was recently transported to the Scottsbluff County Jail. He made his first appearance on the charges on Monday in county court. Well, the Scottsbluff woman who embezzled more than $10,000 from the former Broadway Bomber softball organization has been sentenced. In May, 45-year-old Heather Paez pleaded no contest to an amended misdemeanor charge of theft by unlawful taking, $500 to $1,500. She was arrested after using Broadway Bombers funds to make a string of personal purchases between 2018 and 2022, and was initially charged with a felony charge of theft by unlawful taking more than $5,000. Last week in district court, she was sentenced to pay nearly $12,000 in restitution, a term of 12 months of probation, and a total of 70 days in jail, which will be served in 10-day increments beginning in November and ending in August of 2026.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
This isn't just a beautiful hospital. It's the home to exceptional patient care. This is where specialty clinics meet your needs. This is where a friendly smile, a warm hand, and an empathetic ear exist to care for you. This is us. Box Butte General Hospital. Great things are happening here.
For this week's featured Pet of the Week, we meet Dumpling, a 7-year-old domestic shorthair that's been at the Panhandle Humane Society for just about 1 month now. Staff says this large bundle of love is nothing but a good cuddler. Her adoption cost is $50, and that includes her spay, microchipping, and all vaccinations. To meet Dumpling or any of the cats and dogs they have available for adoption, you can head on over to the Panhandle Humane Society daily during normal business hours.
Welcome to Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. Whether you're a wine enthusiast, a whiskey sommelier, a tequila connoisseur, or you just love your beer, Kelly's has the best selection of what you're looking for. Family owned and operated since 1946 and right on 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Come see us today at Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. And remember to be a good neighbor. Don't drink and drive. Kelly's Liquor, West 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The Community Calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Santa in the pool? Oh my! Renewal by Anderson's incredible Christmas in July 2024 event is so great that even Santa is shocked. 20% off, no money down, no interest, no payments for 18 months. No payments until 2026. Windows, patio, and entry doors from Renewal by Anderson. And Renewal's Acclaim and Ensemble lines are the best of the best. Imagine no payments until 26. Please visit rbawyoming.com now. It's Christmas in July at Renewal by Anderson. It's so good, even Santa is shocked.
Tired of feeling stuck? Not sure if you are on the right track? Platte Valley Bank can help keep your finances moving forward with checking account options to fit your lifestyle and an online account chooser to make finding the right account easy. Control your financial future with helpful budgeting tools and automatic savings plans. Now is the time to enjoy the ride with Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
And finally tonight, the 10th annual Old West Balloonfest kicks off this week with festivities across Scotch, Bluff, and Mitchell. Things get underway tomorrow evening at Western Nebraska Community College for the first of 2 night glows. Pilots from across the country will be on hand to use their burners to illuminate their balloons with breathtaking visuals. The remaining events will take place at the Old Mitchell Airfield, including sunrise mass ascensions on Friday and Saturday mornings, and will wrap up with a Saturday evening night glow and drone show. A parking pass will cost $20 and get you access for all of those events. Those can be purchased online at theoldwestballoonfest.com. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.